Welcome. I have another print made. This is for displaying those beautiful dice that you make, and it comes in multiple levels from 2 to 6, and you just print a couple of legs for whichever stand you're wanting to do, and however many trays or tiers you want. This has a full set of 7. There are also a set of 6 just D20s. And then you can scale these down to fit, or up, to fit whatever dice you want. These were designed to fit the dice that I have models for on my website and that I make. And they were modeled after a standard set of dice. And it does have both versions of the D4, both the pyramid and the newer shape. When I designed this, I made it so that it would go together, and it's supposed to stay together. So I would actually just put a little bit of glue in between these, set it up, and it'd be assembled. If you wanted to, you could take it apart and put it back together. After a while, though, I imagine the wear on these pegs, snaps, clips, however you want to call these, will eventually break, especially if you print it as designed to print this way, which is much faster. It's going to put a lot of stress on the layer lines and probably break those. You could print it on its side, which if you do, I would recommend using a brim just so that it keeps it down and so it doesn't get knocked over. You could probably get away without using supports, but I put supports on there anyway just in case, to protect both of those lips. But printing it this direction should give more strength to this tab here if you're wanting to be assembling and disassembling often. The holes are just so that light can go underneath so that your more transparent dice are easier to see. So it's just as simple as clipping this into place. It can be kind of tight to get that clip to clip. And then you can put however many rows or risers as you want. I like to paint the higher number a different color. But that's all there is to it. You can also use the other shape. Now the main reason I made this, you could use it just to display your dice, but I made it to display at sales and things, and I didn't want to have to take the dice out and put them back in between each setup. So I've designed a lid that will go over the top to cap it, hold them in place, so you can just take the whole unit and store it and then put it back without having to take everything apart. And it has little clips on the side with little guides to clip those into place. You can still see that there's dice in there, or if there isn't dice in there. It's a little bit loose, so be a little careful when you're tipping it upside down, but that will hold it so that you can just clip, however many tiers, hold it up, and then you can just put it away. And I use just a plastic tub, and then when you're ready to go back to a cell, you can just lay them back out. It's gonna be hard with just one of them on here, but just pop them off and you're done. If you want to scale these to miniature dice or jumbo dice, miniature is about 60% of the normal. If you do mini dice, the D4 is a little bit different because of it not fitting in the regular and mini tray that I made. The D4 is actually going to be 66% for the smaller one, not 60%. It's a little bit too small at least for that case. If you don't ever use that case, then it doesn't matter. If you're going larger for like jumbo dice, then you want to scale it up. I usually do 150%. These are some regular dice. If you just need something real quick that you want to just throw dice out on and pull them back up, there are also trays. This, I just changed the filament at layer height just to make it 2-color. 3-slot tray, so you can just put your dice in there. Just has a little lip on there so they don't roll away. And you could display your dice that way also. And you can have multiples, and then just stack them however you want. And of course you can scale those to whatever size, or if you don't want to hold dice, you want to hold other things that are just kind of loose that you don't want to escape your table, you can put them on that. The files for these will be included on my website. If you would like to see more gaming models or would like to support my work, make sure to subscribe either for a personal or business license, depending on if you're wanting to print these for your own personal use or if you're wanting to print and sell. Until next time, make sure you get your dice all displayed.